If you're looking for a very simple, not aesthetic, realistic morning routine to help you continue to get closer with God and feel stable and peaceful throughout the day, this video is for you. Like I said, this is called balanced living, not perfect living, okay? The only perfect one was Jesus. Good morning. This is going to be a realistic morning routine for somebody that is trying to get closer to God or just maintain their relationship with God. Right now, my goal is starting the day off right, helping me to go forward on the right foot and making sure that I'm hearing God when I'm needing to hear Him. And the best time that I can do that is in the morning. If you are not a morning person or you would just prefer to do this at night, just do it at night. The most important thing is that you kind of are consistent with when and how you're spending time with God so that you're giving Him space to speak. So the first thing I do in the mornings is, like you saw, I go straight outside. I get some sun in my face. I kind of get a feel for the day, reflect on any dreams that I had last night, and just take a moment to breathe. Then I come inside and I take my supplements and I make a high protein breakfast before I spend my time with God. Some people have 30 minutes to spend with God. Some people have an hour to spend with God. I'm lucky that I work nights right now. I don't really have anything to do during the day aside from making content and things like that until I work throughout the evening. So in the mornings, I'll get up. First thing I do is read my Bible for a little bit. If I hear that I'm supposed to read something, I will read that. But if not, I'll just pick a psalm and do that. I think Psalms and Proverbs are all really good. And then also reading the Gospels is perfect. I mean, you can't read the Gospels too many times. If God says for me to read something specifically, then obviously I'll start the day off with that. But once I do that, I kind of assess if I need to spend some time in worship. If I've had nightmares or if I feel heaviness in my spirit, then I will spend time truly in worship, like worship music on the TV, phone off. Only thing out is like my journal and my Bible, and I will just worship until I feel a shift in my spirit. And then past that, I do spend a pretty significant amount of time journaling. Like I said, I practice two-way journaling. So it's like a back and forth conversation with God. And for me, I will do that for like 30 to 45 minutes straight until I feel like God and I have talked about everything that we need to talk about. But some mornings, there's just not a whole lot to say. So I check in with him. I say thank you for waking me up and all of that kind of stuff. And then I just move on. When I was really struggling, I spent a majority of the time worshiping. Like I would wake up and spend time in worship, take communion, pray. And then before bed, I would spend another hour in worship, reading my Bible and praying. Like I was hanging on by a thread, and the thread was the hem of his garment. So as you're moving through life and as you're going through different seasons, whether they're hard seasons or easy seasons, your routine with God is going to change. I used to only know God as like my warfare partner, somebody that I was constantly going to for everything because I felt like I was barely making it through life. And right now, what I'm doing is just continuing to grow deeper with Him and to learn Him in a different way. It's been a difficult transition of going from it being constant warfare and constantly trying to keep myself stable and keep myself from having anxiety and falling into depression and things like that. But as I've gotten out of that and I've experienced so much freedom, now my time is spent just learning more about who He is, making sure that I'm staying in line with what He's wanting me to do, and going from there. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit of structure, I would probably try the 10-10-10 method. 10 minutes in the Bible, 10 minutes praying or in worship, and then 10 minutes journaling. So if you can have 30 minutes throughout the day, the morning is probably best, but if you're a night owl and you want to do it before bed, that's completely fine. But spending 30 minutes with God every day is going to change your life if you're not currently doing it. If you want to see more content like this, please drop comments below. And as always, like and subscribe. And I will see you next time on The Whole Journey.